What's up, friend, and welcome to a new video here on the MTG Arena YouTube channel. My name is Ashlizzle, and today we are going to be playing with some new cards from the latest Magic the Gathering expansion, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, I love Avatar, and I also love Simic, Aggro, and Standard. So I figured let's combine the two, and let's see if any of these new Avatar cards can upgrade my favorite deck to play. And the answer is yes. Like, Avatar is a very powerful set, a lot of really good cards. And when I saw these cards reviewed during spoiler season, I really wanted to play them in this deck. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys. Badgermole Cub especially has to be incredibly strong in here. This is a 2-mana 2/2 creature. When it enters, you earthbend 1, and whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green mana. So this has the new earthbending mechanic, where you target land you control becomes a 0/0 land creature with haste. Put a 1 counter on it, and when it dies or is put in exile, return it to the battlefield tapped. This Simic, like aggro or mid-range deck, already had a lot of mana dorks. Like, we always played 8 dorks, and Badgermole Cub kind of like doubles those dorks and gives us more potential as well to cast more expensive cards or activate expensive abilities. So Badgermole Cub basically makes your land or elf tap for 2, and your Gene Pollinator taps for 2 as well, on top of like animating these lands, which is also something we really like to see. Simic Aggro is already known for having like a go wide strategy, with cards like Paw Patch Recruit with the Offspring, and Drunith also copying cards for you. So flooding the board is something you do already, and the Badgermole Cub helps even further with that. Now, once we have a really wide board, we're playing a card like a Roboroid to pump everything up. So 4 mana 1/3, at the beginning of combat on your turn, put X 1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is this creature's power. But this deck is also playing Tyver the Pummeler nowadays. This is a 3 mana 3/3 with an activated ability. For 5 mana, creatures you control get +X until the end of turn, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So another like fantastic way to make those tiny creatures, of which we should have many, very, very powerful. And if those aren't like good enough, I do want to play Wan Shi-Tong Librarian as well, as a really good like mana sink for all the mana that we are hopefully generating. It's an X blue bird 1/1 with flash, flying, and vigilance. And when Wan Shi-Tong enters, you put X 1 counters on him, then draw half X cards rounded down. Whenever an opponent searches their library, put a 1 counter on Wan Shi-Tong and draw a card. I just think this creature is absolutely fantastic. Card advantage, very like much a scary threat in the air as well. With flash, I mean, I think this is also one of the more powerful cards from Avatar alongside the Badgermole. So another fantastic pickup, great payoff for all the mana that we generate. And also card advantage is something that we are still interested in. The deck is also playing 2 copies of Quantum Riddler nowadays. And with the Wan Shi-Tong Librarian, like, we are basically unstoppable. Now, because of the Earthbending synergy, and I like to play new cards, I'm also checking out the Earthbender Ascension in here. 3 mana enchantment. When it enters, you Earthbend 2. Then you search your library for a basic land card, put it onto battlefield tapped, and shuffle. Landfall, whenever a land control enters, put a quest counter on this enchantment. And when you do, if it has 4 more quest counters on it, put a 1/1 counter on target creature control and against trample until the end of turn. So I just like the fact that that's animating more lands for us, a little bit more of like the Earthbending synergy with the Badgermole Cub. And, you know, we like to play new cards. So we're checking it out in this shell as well. And one of the really cooler interactions too with the Badgermole Cub is that if you animate lands, you can also animate man lands. And those man lands, like Restless Vinestalk we have right here, have effects. So when this land attacks, up to 1 other target creature has base power toughness 3/3 until the end of turn. So that's a really like nice way for you to animate a land like that and then get the effect off of it as well. This is something that works with like the other man lands too, like a Restless Cottage and stuff like that. So something to keep in mind if you are considering playing Badgermole Cub decks. Man lands are absolutely its best friend. So yeah, with that being said, let us dive into the gameplay here. And don't forget to subscribe to the MTG Arena channel. A bunch of other fantastic creators on here that make really cool decks. And you definitely want to check those out. And if you want to see more of me, you can check that out over on youtube.com/Ashlizzle. Let's get started. Simic Aggro with some really cool upgrades from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let's go. All right, let's get started. I see the Wan Shi-Tong Librarian. This card is so awesome. I love it. Let's get started. Paw Patch Recruit. Hoping that I can at some point just generate like a good amount of mana and go crazy with it. And oh, speaking of generating a good amount of mana, Badgermole Cub arrives. That'll do it. I'm gonna animate this botanical sanctum right here. Ooh, this could be nice. Wonder what my opponent's playing. Voice of Victory? Okay. Well, I could just a Roboroid. Sure. Why not? get that party started. Hopefully I can get a really nice one-sheet-long librarian next turn. Draw some more cards. Oh, they're playing Sacrifice. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of awkward here. Like, Servanum is always going to get the power to grow. A new Badgermole. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just animate this right here. Voice Victory messes me up a little here. I'm kind of greedy to the point that I would like to wait again, but I think I will. Am I that greedy? Yes. Well, yes. Make sure my board grows. Pretty Freebooter is not jumping? Okay. Yeah, I think I have like... Because these Badgermoles, like, they double. So, pretty sure I can do like, how much mana am I having here? Like, access 6? Incredible stuff. GG opponent. 11. Wow. That was a really great game. Alright, game number 2. Llanowar Elves. Oh, I do like that curve though. Even though it's a one-lander, I may try and risk it. If this backfires on me, it was nice knowing you all. Hold me accountable. I'm taking the risk. And if it works out, do it yourself. And if not, you do as I say, not as I do. Which is, you know... We'll see how it works out. Let's start off with the Llanowar Elves, because it's kind of like the safe, guaranteed Badgermole. And then the Badgermole is also going to make the Llanowar Elves step for more, which is really nice in the future. I did miss my land drop, but who knows? Maybe we are having a challenge run here where we're trying to win the game with one land in play. Hey, it could work out, you know? It could work out. What's life without a little bit of a risk? Okay, so I have a lot of mana here. Let's see what we can do with it, though. I could do that on blue and get myself the Floodbit Drowner. Wait a minute. So let's start off with Gene Pollinator and Llanowar Elves. I could maybe drown my opponent. I'm actually going to be able to do this, by the way. Like, I'm actually going to get out of this with a one-lander. I can't believe it. Yeah, I'm just going to hold up the Drowner here. This is actually going to work. Like, this... the greatest game I've ever played. Winning with one land in play. Let's see. Is that an ally? It's a double earthbending? Whoa. I'm sure they would like to have a Badgermole in play. But you don't have it. Okay, I'm going to flash in a Drowner and hit Tolf. Did hit my second land just then. Okay, how much mana do I have? A lot. I'm just gonna get myself... Well, okay, I could technically wait on my opponent's turn, I guess. Okay, because it's got flash. So let's play it classy. And let's do that. Let's give our opponent a little bit of a surprise. But they're in Selesnya color, so there's no risk to playing it on their turn, I don't think. We'll see. How I have so much mana now. I went from a one-lander to basically a success story. Shout out to the Badgermole Cub. Oh, they got it themselves too. Oh, they're gonna get a lot of... Okay. It's the Badgermole mirror. Now, what are you gonna do with that? So they got like 4 mana available here. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder if they're gonna... Okay. So they're gonna pump up allies. And Earthbend again. Okay, their whole board is animated. I'm scared. I'm gonna flash this in soon. Alright, here we go. End step. Ramp, ramp. Blue. More blue. So I have an excess... actually got more here as well. I have 9 mana. I got 9 mana. What is going on? Okay. Here comes my bird. All of a sudden I got an 8/8. I'll take it. Let's see. Definitely want to make sure that I put something like a top edge recruit in play, because I'm gonna be able to have to like block my opponent here. Perfect. Swinging with the librarian. Definitely make sure hold up flip a drowner. I could get myself another more paw patches. I could tap the pollinator, get another pollinator, but I think I'm okay with it like this. I kind of just have to survive. And then my 8/8 bird's gonna clutch it. What do I have to get to? New Tolf. That pumps up the lieutenant too, I believe. Wow, my opponent has literally like earth bended their entire all their lands. That's crazy. Earth bend. Okay. I could... Okay, I guess we're going to combat. I'm going to just, like... tap off here. Swings with everything. Just like a last attempt at something, I guess. That's fine by me. I should just get there. Unless there's like a crazy combat trick that I'm not familiar with, but I don't believe so. Okay. Well, GG's. We had a good time. Worked out well. The one-lander, yeah, no, I'm glad it worked out. GG's. Right, game number 3. I like the way this looks. The pollinator into the Badgermole. Of course, the ramp we're looking for, so... I like that the pollinator taps for like multiple colors as well. We could tap it for blue to help us get to the Riddler. Momo! Oh my god, it's Momo! I love Momo. Probably my favorite little creature in the entirety of Avatar. I know Appa's got fans too, and I like Appa, but Momo? That's a cute little guy. Let's see. We're gonna go Badgermole. We're gonna animate a land here. And I'm pretty sure we can play another Badgermole. And then all of a sudden, I can cast Crater Hoof if I had it, which I don't. Maybe I should. But a lot of this mana can also be pumped into Tyvar, the Pummeler's activated ability, which is a 5 mana activated ability. Give your creatures +X/X based on the highest power you control. Earth King Lieutenant. It's a good card too, this guy. And also the Great Divide Guide is also capable of really doing a good job ramping you up. Let's see. Alright. Where are we at with the mana right now? I think I can... I feel like I'm probably in a position where I can cast both Aerobroid and Quantum Riddler, I think. Which is crazy to say. I need to figure out where I'm at. That taps for 3. That's... taps for... okay. Currently looking at 6 mana. I can still get even more on top of that. Perfect. Okay. See, that's what I mean. What is even happening? We can play Aerobroid. We can play Llanowar Elves. And we still have enough mana to play Quantum Riddler. I mean... okay, that's a bit unfortunate, but... the power, though. I can actually swing with a Badger, because if you want to trade, I'm cool with it. I don't think my opponent wants to, though. Ah, really a shame we drew so many lands. That was probably one of the most explosive turns we could ever have. I wonder what my opponent is airbending here. Roboroid? Okay, I can just replay it. Another one of those. I mean, these, like, the ally decks are also really powerful, though, because look at what my opponent's doing. If I didn't have the crazy start that I did, I would probably just be ran over here. I wonder if Aang should have probably, like, hit the Riddler, but the Riddler also draws me more cards. So in a way, I get it, but at least, like, you'd be able to, like, attack into me right now, which at the moment is kind of tricky because of the Riddler. Oh, another. Okay. Super strong. Look at both board states. Like, what is even happening in this game? Seriously. Unreal. Let me think about it. So Earthbender Ascension. Like, animate another land. Get myself a... forest is fine. And get myself a Roboroid. Don't know if that was, like, tapped optimally, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Just gonna have to sit here, pass the turn, you know. Eventually, my board state's gonna grow big enough to the point that I can just swing and break through, I think. I hope. I could just find a Tyvar. Like, if you find a Tyvar, it's just GG's on the spot. Like, everything's gonna get to, like, 100 power. Or something like that. Aang is being tapped? For what purpose? My opponent could still win here, by the way. Like, I think I have a really good start, but also hitting those, like, 3 lands at the top is not the best outcome there. Are they gonna... Well, waterbending would kind of just kill you there. I wonder what they're hitting. Oh, they're bringing back the Lieutenant. I think that's really clever. Tara. Look at the opponent. I mean, oh, the 10-10 with trample. And I'm thinking what I'm doing is disgusting already. 30 life too, by the way, because of the South Pole Voyager that also is gaining a bunch of life. Whoa. 14 trample? Okay. Okay, I have the Drowner. Yeah, like... I guess I'm in a position... I could technically try to swing with the Quantum Riddler. But I feel like I just have to play it safe here. When it enters, exiles one target creature, it leaves the battlefield. Okay, we may have to, like, hit that with the Drowner. Oh, it's, like, doubled as well because of the Katara, I think. Whoa. No, I may actually lose this. I don't think I can beat the Lieutenants, like, and the Kataras, like, all the triggers. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, it's got 2 of my creatures, 2 of my best ones. I can get rid of it with the Drowner, but not before my opponent deals a lot of damage. Another one? Oh no, I'm dead. I can't handle that. Those ripped off the top is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't have that power. And 40 life? Man. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't really know how I'm supposed to tank that, honestly. 42. Like, if my opponent was at 20, then maybe I could do something where perhaps I could win on the way back, but... that's impossible. I'd have to lose my entire board to be able to break through this, so GG, I'm just gonna take it. That was too much. I thought we were doing ridiculous stuff. My opponent, because I didn't have any interaction, just really popped off with 3 Lieutenants, 2 Voyagers, and then eventually Katara in combination with 2 Kingdom Jailers. Whoa, what a game. Well, this one is a little awkward. Everything's too expensive. I kind of have to mull that. At least the Llanowar elves here, still a little expensive, but it's okay. It's more keepable at least. Now I have to choose between the bird or the Riddler. Probably the Riddler, because I don't think I'm going to get too much value out of the bird anytime soon. So we'll see how that plays out. Even though I do have Llanowar elves, I am grateful for that. But I kind of would like to see more Matadorks or Badgermole to really like take advantage of the Librarian. This is probably Simic Ramp. I also really wanted to play that at some point. I think I'm just gonna play the Vinestalk here and hold up the Drowner. Yeah, like a Simic Ramp, maybe with like an Ugin at the top end, you know, play the Badgermole Cub. Probably also do some ridiculously powerful things, but we'll see. The ramp with the Badger is really sweet. Yeah, it's Summon Fenrir, okay. You gotta be a little faster here then, or else bad guy Ugin shows up at our doorstep and it's not gonna be cute. Tap this. The damage is already done though, like it already ramped my opponent up, so. Get like Gene Pollinator here. Looking for anything to pop off, like an Ouroboros, Hyvars. Now at this point with these like the mana and the Gene Pollinator, I wish I had the little owl, but it's good, it's all good, it's all good. Oh, Lord of Hauntswoods. The ramp keeps going. I may just be shuffling that into their library again. See how stuff plays out. Beastbinder. Does that change things for me? It may, actually. See what the Quantum Riddler draws me. I still got 2 mana available. I could set up Drunith. I mean, I may as well. This is looking scary though. Like, I don't think I'm in the best spot here because I kind of am lacking some power. Okay. Copy Gene Pollinator. 3, 6. Uh-oh. This Beastbinder will help. That could be scary. The River Regent. Okay then, let's set up Drunith into Gene, into copy Beastbinder. That'll have to be a way for us to keep these cards in check. At least Simic shouldn't board wipe me. I mean, I guess they could. Like, technically, they could be etherized players, but time will tell. Yeah, I don't really want to swing here, I don't think. Next turn I can make both of them 2/2s, or my opponent could attack me too, but I have Vinestalk that I can animate as well. I gotta remember that. Fenrir, okay. Vinestalk can turn something into a 3/3 or... Okay. I think we just take that, but we have to do some math here. Let's see, because the Maze My Tome can get my opponent 4 life. They're almost at like 4 of those. So technically at 17... I mean, it's just the fact that my creatures are too small. Like, I can make both of those 2/2s, but then still, where am I? Not very far. I'll take this, though. Yeah. Just not really what I'm looking for, but maybe I can draw into something with Quantum Riddler. I mean, that's kind of cursed. Like that's kind of cursed, but it's fine. It's fine. Sure. That's just silly. That's just silly. Okay. That's fine. I'll get rid of the Meringue River Regent here. Hey, fortunately, I have another Druneth. Hey, look at me. Well, there's actually a pretty cool interaction here, because I can use Druneth to copy a Druneth, but then I kind of need another, like, 1-drop first, but... You can technically have 2 Druneths on the battlefield if they copy each other. I just don't have that right now, because I need to have a 1-drop first, but... Art casting omniscience. Well, you know, I guess this was a Kona deck. Oh, Planetarium. Whenever you Skyr Surveil, look at top card of your library, make cast cards without paying its mana cost. Oh, okay. I'm getting crazy up in here. New toy for Kona. Yeah, I mean, I'm surely just in a bad spot, am I not? I gotta be. Uh-oh. Another one of those. Okay, well... I don't know, let's see. My opponents will have 3 blockers. I could make the Beastbinder at least hit for 3 if I pump that up with Divine Stalk. And then it gets Riddlers blocked, 2 power creatures blocked, and my land is blocked. So then I push what? 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. I push 8 damage. Well, that's obviously not 11. A Roboroid? I wonder what's possible with this. Could this be a win? Okay. Manlands with the Badgermole is something that people may need to explore. I guess I'll shut down the Meringue River region. Actually, as a matter of fact, we should just have it because it makes it lose flying, so... That's a guaranteed, like, 9 damage that we're pushing. Unblockable. No, we have it. Like, I missed that completely. We should have this. Think. Yeah. Animating Manlands with Badgermole Cub. Reminds me a little bit of, like, Ren. Alright. We lived! We lived! Let's go. That's a good win, though. That was a really good game.